One, two, three. Hello and welcome back to another episode of DaCrib podcast. I'm here joined by the homies once again. I'm your host, Marcos. Everyone else introduce yourself.
Hey, I'm Joseph.
Hi, I'm Nat.
Hello, I'm Red.
Hi, I'm Alex.
And for this episode, I am the baby.
All right, Snotty's the baby this episode. And by the way, Snotty won't be here for that long. He'll have to leave mid-podcast. So just a little heads up for anyone asking where the fuck's Snotty. Yes,
Let's go.
places. All right, but
You mean where the fuck's the baby?
Yeah,
alright.
let's go.
yeah, where the fuck's the baby? All right, video game money then. All right,
Video
What's
game,
up?
nice.
whatever, you know what I mean. But what's your guys' opinion on that? People wasting like
It's actually crazy.
$1,000.
I
I
don't
mean,
know why.
it depends. We gotta specify it down because there are different ways to waste money. It's pay to win or skins.
not pay to win, like wasting money on skins, like someone we know. But we won't name him. But you know,
Shut up.
For being
I
honest,
don't know.
new games that come out are free because their only source of income is like people buying cosmetics in the games. Like example, Valorant. Valorant could have been a good like $20 game, but no, they made it free because like every like skin bundle that comes out, people are like, oh, I want to buy this because it looks good. Make sense?
But the thing is that their shits are overpriced. If we're being totally honest.
yeah, it is.
But like, I don't know. It's kind of pointless. But like, at least you get the skin, you know.
It's their only sense of revenue, and I guess that's kind of a good thing in a sense. How the game is still in the end free. You're not required to spend any money.
Yeah.
It's optional, and the game again it's free.
Yeah, it's free to play. But if I'm being totally honest, there are so many other free to play games that I enjoy. Because, like, what's a free to play? CS:GO is now free, but back then I feel like CS:GO was better not free back then because there was less. There was still some Smurfs on CS, but now in CS's community, it's just more toxic. There's more hackers, and it made it worse, to be honest. Like,
Yeah, but the thing
trading-
is they weren't gaining money anymore.
yeah, to be
So
honest,
What
Honest,
started
yeah.
the trend to make games free was Fortnite. Like
yeah,
Yeah,
definitely
Fortnite
Fortnite.
came out and people were like, "What? This game is free? Like a game like this is free?" Then people like played it and like, I'm gonna buy a skin, And I think that's like what made like other like developers be like, I think I'm gonna make my game free because of how much money they are making.
That's true.
Yeah,
You see that?
but what's it called? Sorry.
You
Red
you
Bull,
do
what's it
you
called?
do make a good point about like the toxicity or the community getting a lot more negative or the player base becoming those hackers that you say. I guess there's less of a risk once the game is free. Which like in any game, once the game becomes free, there's less of a risk of you wasting your money if you do get banned.
Yeah, that's
Which
true.
is why most of the hacking occurs on games that are free like that.
Yeah, but the thing is, I don't get why people waste so much money on like Valorant and stuff like that.
It's
because-
addicting.
It's actually I don't really know. Marcos, I'm in the same boat because honestly I don't understand. Like I get it's a really nice skin, but I can't see myself wasting hundreds of dollars.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
and
I
you
spent like $200 on Valorant. I probably spent like $100 on League.
But you can't make money off of Valorant. Like,
Yeah,
see,
no.
with
Unless-
CS, you can make actual profit by selling, trading, doing contracts, trade ups, all that. You can do all that with CS, like actually making profit with all these websites and stuff like that.
Yeah, but the thing is CS is the only game that actually has that.
Yeah, that's true.
And it's not like obviously people have money to spend. Like I have money to spend that I don't know what to do with. Obviously, we know other people like that who just buy other people stuff all the dang time.
yeah, yeah.
But yeah,
It does
I
come
don't know, it
down to
just
that
depends,
having.
Oh,
Keep going.
CS:GO, like the marketplace for like CS:GO, it's more like gambling than like actually using the skins.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's a lot
People
of
get a
websites.
good skin and like they'll never touch it and they just like try to sell it like automatically.
Yeah,
And then once they sell it, they get like real money and then they spend more money on the game trying to get like better knives or better skins to sell them again.
Well, that's because they know that they can make a profit off of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At that point, it's not as much a game as it is just like a marketplace.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But what's it called? I feel bad for people that like with like the thing what happened with Destiny too, when it used to be like $50, $60, and now
Oh,
it's
that
it's
was so dumb,
completely free.
dude.
Oh yeah.
Oh my
Yeah.
goodness, bro. Destiny? So the original Destiny game, I think I got it, and then the Taken King DLC was like just full, like a whole nother game. Like it was $60. You couldn't get it cheaper than that. And that was just so dumb, dude. Because imagine having the game and then there's a DLC that you have to like pay to do everything. Because with Destiny 1, like Crucible and stuff like that, you can only play classic Crucible. Like you wouldn't be able to do the other stuff, or you couldn't do any other missions and stuff. Like you were so limited.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
dumb.
Yeah.
And
And
I think
then
that's like why people are making the games free, because it's free. People are gonna be like, oh, DLC, it's like $60, but I got the game for free, and it adds more content, so I think I'm
Yeah,
gonna buy
yeah,
it.
but the thing is, dude, Destiny, like, I mean, yeah, Destiny, like, is a big game, and yeah, I'm pretty sure they put a lot of effort on trying to make their DLCs and stuff like that. But, like, $40, dude, I don't want to keep spending $40 on each DLC.
But
Like,
people do on like cosmetics, like Valorant and League of Legends.
yeah.
I mean, yeah, like I do that too. Like, but geez, like,
But I mean, in the end, there's a difference between that DLC and all the cosmetics that we were
Yeah.
originally
yeah, like I
talking
can look good with my cosmetics. I can't.
But you don't gain anything from it. You just gain like
Yeah.
looking good, but you don't gain like extra content, like new maps, game modes, like you were saying.
Yeah. Because people think sometimes too, they think, oh, skins make you better, which they really don't. Like there are a lot of people that don't have skins, and like
I don't really
Tifa
talk
with
about-
Fortnite, he was no skin and he was still really good at the game.
Nah, he's
Yeah,
actually garbage, bro. I'm better than him.
Dude,
No,
your
but you
ass
guys
had
had
blue
you
touch.
like wait, it was Marcus,
I
it's you
I
that
haven't
said that
tried-
even having skins, like, it doesn't make you any better. It really doesn't. That's something that I've noticed a lot. It's like you'll have so many people, different games, having paid products from the game
Mhm.
and still do so trash. And I guess you
Natalie,
can
you're
say,
just
oh, like
playing
you
right
didn't get
now.
your money's worth, but like,
Yeah.
I don't know.
like, don't go based off of, oh, it makes me better when it really
Yeah,
doesn't.
it
Hey,
only
Yeah, it
comes
really
down
does.
to it just being cosmetic, and like I don't want to, I don't know how to explain what I'm trying to say, but again, it ties into the real world of buying expensive clothing when you could just buy normal clothing that does the exact
Yeah.
same thing.
Yeah, like people who like buy Supreme and stuff like that, like you just wear
I
like a
find that
regular
dumb.
shirt.
But again, that
Yeah.
it's almost the same idea as buying cosmetics in a
But, like,
video game.
At the end of
But
the
like,
day,
at least
if you
you
have
look
the money,
good.
then go ahead and do it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing I was gonna say too. Is like if you have the money and you really want that thing and you're really into that type of style, then do it. Like I'm gonna be
Yeah.
honest, I've made some poor, purchases in the past. Like I have a Supreme beanie, but to be honest, it's really old, so it goes for really cheap right now. But yeah, I've made like a lot of poor, purchases back then, but now it's like I'm starting to control. Uh, I'm trying to control, to make my purchases
Hold
better.
on. You know, like I think we started with the idea of Fortnite being that first game, but if you really go back to it, Roblox,
Oh yeah.
like it's
Yeah.
weird to talk about, right? But Roblox is literally, if you do buy stuff out like that has nothing to do with any of the games you play in Roblox, you can literally only buy cosmetics.
Yeah.
And everything else you buy is specific to a specific like server in the actual Roblox game. So if you really
Like,
think about it,
people
Fortnite copied
resell
Roblox.
stuff in Roblox.
Yeah.
Like people like they would buy stuff like something cheap on Roblox and then like resell it for like a bunch of like Robux. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it really
Like,
is crazy to think about.
Actual like stock market in Roblox.
Yeah, I never knew that until like a couple days ago that there's like an actual stock for Roblox.
Yeah.
Wait, like that ass? There is one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really?
hell?
I didn't
That's
know that.
crazy.
But I mean, I guess it ties back to the idea of CS:GO having what they have.
Yeah, but like,
Yeah.
come on, dude. CS:GO is way better.
They have actual websites too that are like, like Loot Bear and stuff like that.
Like to
Those
gamble your
stuff
money
are
away.
like, yeah, that's like gambling your money away. And then most
Yeah.
of those websites are just like shit to like take your money away. Like they don't even give you anything back. They're just scam websites.
Yeah, that too. So you gotta
I
like
mean,
watch out on like what you spend. Like where you're going in the internet.
Yeah, basically. Remember, kids, don't do dumb shit like Alex here.
What are you supposed to do?
Like Alex.
Like,
Totally.
Anyways,
no,
I gotta
you could have
go. I'll
said
be
like
back.
someone else.
Like
You gotta
Natalie.
go?
Natalie's like slow.
Sorry. Go
Time.
ahead.
Jesus.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
All right, you heading out, Snotty, or what?
Yeah, I'll be back in like 20 minutes. I just gotta go to the other house. As you know.
Okay.
well, thanks
Snotty
for
will
joining
be,
us.
I'll be leaving
Yeah.
momentarily. You guys can keep talking about other shit. I just want
Alright.
to say I hate Nat because she said she's a meanie. She won't let me have her kidney. Anyways, bye bye.
You're not taking my kidney.
All right, let's get into another topic, I guess. What's it called? Yeah, let's get into. You guys want to get a topic about stan culture, like Twitter stuff, Twitter
Yeah.
stands.
Let's talk about that.
Alright.
First of all, I'm serious right here. I hate Twitter. I hate it so much.
Okay,
scary.
Twitter is fun sometimes. It's very is scary. It very is scary.
Of all social media platforms, like Twitter gives people who shouldn't have a voice a voice. Like I know that sounds
Yeah.
kind of fucked up, but there are some people who shouldn't have a voice.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. There are a lot of you know,
There's a lot of
people
maps.
that a lot of things on Twitter that you know that just don't really make sense. They're just a head scratcher. You know what I mean?
Well,
Yeah,
there's
exactly.
other words for those people, along with those other people. You just, for reasons
Yeah,
you
yeah,
cannot use those words. But there's a lot of those people as well. So those are people that you wouldn't want to have a platform. But Twitter is a place where nothing really gets taken down,
yeah,
and so the platforms really just there's no rules basically.
yeah. There was like a thing going on with Twitter and like cheese pizza. You know?
Oh,
That's
right.
nasty.
Yeah,
Let's not get into that yet.
yeah. If you know what cheese pizza is, yeah, Twitter didn't take it down, and people were really mad at Twitter. So yeah, what the hell, Twitter? Fuck, what's going on?
What is with your platform? Please
Yeah,
fix
well, yeah.
your platform.
with you and
Please
cheese
fix
pizza,
your
guys?
platform.
But we're not talking about cheese pizza on this episode. We're talking about
Mm.
stan culture and BTS and Minecraft. Let's get into some Minecraft
Speaking of
stands.
BTS, did you guys hear about that McDonald's is making a BTS burger?
Yeah, we.
Yeah, they're
Like
making
that?
a
Oh
BTS
no,
burger,
you did
dude.
not.
John Cook Happy Meal. Let's go.
Oh no.
Yo, does that
No.
mean Jungkook is gonna be in my next Happy Meal toy?
Maybe.
Basically.
But like,
Maybe.
I'm gonna feel like very like bad for like the people who are working at McDonald's because like for example when like the Travis Scott burger came, they're like, hey, can I get that Travis patty? And then you like blast like Travis Scott music.
Yeah, then they say
And they're gonna do
Travis
the same
Scott
thing
did them
with,
in
like,
the asshole.
BTS music.
What?
No.
Yeah, they were
BTS
like, they
is
went up to the
worst
drive-thru and they're
album.
like, "Yo, Travis Scott like brutally, did something to my rectum."
Oh yikes.
Yeah, I guess people really like Travis Scott.
But yeah,
Yeah.
Alex has a point. The
sauce,
same
dude.
thing. The same thing that happened to the Travis Scott burger thing, where like people blast me. They're gonna do the same thing with beat. I mean, are they though?
I don't know, dude. I don't
They
listen
should
to
Because
do worse. They're
BTS.
you know the people who did make those, like, are obviously joking. They're doing a little trolling.
Oh, okay.
At the same time, those people tend to not like BTS, I guess.
Hello.
Like
I have
always make
arrived.
fun of it, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
So, well, I'd like to believe it's not gonna happen, or I doubt it is, but I know it still for some reason will.
Yeah. I know what you mean. But
Those
what's it called?
Twitter
Yeah,
users.
to be honest, there is a lot of crazy stan culture, and like on Twitter, Instagram, I see it all over my Instagram Explore page, which I don't want to see. I literally don't want to see. Like, I don't want to go on Instagram to see cute videos of Tommy in it. I don't want to see that. I'd rather see anything else except for Tommy in it. I honestly hate it. Or like the fan fictions they make with Dream and
Oh yikes!
Oh,
Yeah.
that one
yeah,
like
yeah,
cute
yeah,
babe
yeah.
dude, like
I
dude,
feel
I
bad for
don't.
them because they are genuinely like full grown men, and then like women are just like sexualizing them. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's like, dude, they don't want that. They don't want to see that. Like, I honestly just
Honestly,
I
like
wish the best for them, dude. I
there
I don't know, man.
there are a lot of clips, or well, not clips, but a lot of those people who do have those stands usually. How do I say this? There are some that will actually come out and say, please don't do this. Like, make the animatic, do whatever you want. Just don't do this whole role play thing. Don't make any fan fiction because that's just a bit
Yeah.
weird.
It,
Which
it,
I
it
agree with. But
I
again,
genuinely feel bad for them.
yeah.
I feel bad for the creators too.
Yeah,
The
like
content
they'll be minding their
creators.
business, and then people just like make videos about like them, like, oh, like Dream Party looks like this. He's so handsome. I wish Dream could do this to me. But like, all he's just trying to do
Yeah.
is just make content for people.
Honestly,
Yeah.
I'm trying to
And
play
and
Minecraft,
also,
bro.
if any if the Minecraft stands or anything, don't stop with the edits, please. Just stop. I
That's
don't want to see them. I don't want to see it anymore.
Please, I beg.
I'm
Please
tired of
stop.
seeing cute Tommy Innit moments
And
on my
YouTube,
timeline.
YouTube,
Yes,
why is it in
and
my
YouTube.
recommended? Why the fuck is that in? Like, I don't even watch anything close to that.
Yeah,
Why
I
is
don't
it?
want you.
Why
Get
did
it
it
out.
still manage to make it into my recommended?
It just seems a little odd.
Even then,
Yeah,
I
okay.
mean, I honestly knew nothing about these Minecraft YouTubers.
I remember
or
seeing. Dude, I'm not even
these new ones.
subscribed to Dream,
These
to be
new
honest.
ones, these new ones, like Dream, George,
I
Tommy,
Yeah.
I miss
whatever.
old
Like
Minecraft YouTubers.
yeah,
Yeah,
so
let's
do
Like
bring
I.
back
Those
Stampy
Sky
are
Does
those-
Cat.
Minecraft. Stampy
Stampy
Cat.
Cat. I used to watch Stampy Cat all the time.
Sky does Minecraft. Who else? Maybe not Bayesian Canadian. He looks pretty ugly. I'm gonna be honest.
Dan
Um,
TD, Dan
Dan,
TDM
no,
was,
not
I used to
Dan
watch
TDM.
the NTDM a lot.
yeah,
Actually.
Dan TDM was good, but then he kind of did what YouTube wanted him to do, be child friendly and all.
And he had to move on to like different games like Fortnite and all that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yikes.
But
No,
again,
like I just. Sorry, go
you
ahead, Red.
you keep going.
Well, no, then again, I really knew nothing of these new Minecraft YouTubers, and so whenever I'm scrolling on different social platforms, it's just like, why am I seeing them getting sexualized? I don't even know who these people are, and then I go into comments
Yeah,
and it's like literal minors under the age of even 14, 13, like under that, and it's just like that's not okay. Like
yeah,
these guys are
That
just trying to do their job, and
But
then
you
you have
guys,
little actual children
yeah.
sexualizing.
And the thing is too, I want to know what if they get new fans that are of younger age and they'll say, oh, I want to see some cool Minecraft clips of Dream or something, and they see like the edits of that and the fan fictions. You got to think about the younger age and stuff like that.
yeah,
Like,
they're gonna be like, oh, this is cool, like this is completely normal, but it's really not.
yeah,
I mean,
it'd be
when you do think about it, children of that age shouldn't be. I mean, they're going to be anyways, but in the end,
yeah,
children of that age shouldn't be on any social media platforms. You need to be 13 years old to make a
Yeah.
YouTube account. But
yeah,
obviously, since there's no actual realistic way to confirm your age on the internet,
yeah. There really
they
isn't.
they make it pass.
But I feel like
But
everyone back in the day made their YouTube account older. Like I did when I was a kid, so I could watch
Yeah, I'll be honest, I'm pretty
so
sure
I
I
can
got
watch
my
and
YouTube account
Old Max Mofo
2000.
videos and Filthy Frank
Yeah.
videos. Everyone did that. Everyone made their YouTube account older. But now it's just you can just get bypassed that easily. No one really cares.
everyone does it. But
Yeah.
that going back to the stan culture, well, stands. The word has kind of changed, and I don't think I'm going to talk about that right now. But there are three different types of stands. There's what we've already talked about, the ones that that sexualize the creators they like and do those weird fan fictions. I feel like the animatics aren't too bad. They're good stands. They're not toxic and don't
Yeah.
really mess with the community or aren't negative. I guess I don't know what else to
Yeah.
say about them. They're good. They're okay. And then it comes down to what I said earlier about people who shouldn't have a voice.
Yeah.
Those stands that will defend the creators that they like, no matter what they do. Bringing up recent controversy about James Charles, several allegations there are people who will still defend him after James Charles has confessed to sexting minors.
Hmm.
Yes.
Exactly. Yeah.
Those are the stands that shouldn't those are I think are the worst.
Hasn't like James Charles been like called out multiple times for doing that? And
Yeah.
he's like still here.
Like, I mean, I'm not gonna push this onto cancel culture, but this is where that does fall in that category. This is where those stands are put in there of cancel culture because these creators will get canceled for the most I don't know, how do you say it, most explicit worded things,
Yeah.
and then you have those stands still supporting them.
I
They could
mean,
be pedos, they could be rapists, they could be sexing minors. It's a big deal, and then you have those people still willing to stand up for their creators.
That's the thing. What happened with the guy from Mr. Beast? He made like some controversial things back in the day, but he apologized for it like a long time ago, and people are still like just trying to cancel him. Which
Chris, I think his name.
Yeah.
Chris, it's Chris.
but again, this cancel culture and those stands, though they do play a role together, they don't like those stands, I guess, aren't. What am I trying to say? There's a difference.
I feel like cancel culture started off as a good thing, be like, oh, like this person did that, but then people just got like really into it and just started canceling people for like no reason. Make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. What I was trying to say is that there stands and cancel culture are different because when you think about cancel culture, you think more about not the people defending, but the people who are like against or trying to take down the said creator who did whatever they did.
Yeah.
Which is, you can literally do anything and get canceled for it today.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So though they do go hand in hand, those kind of stands and the cancel culture, they're not exactly dependent on each other. Well,
Exactly.
or could they be?
Well, that's why I said I wouldn't put them in the same exact thing, but they are just a bit related because
Yeah.
it so happens that most times when there are a group of stands, most time it's for someone who's already been canceled or is
Mhm.
going to be for a controversial act. So that's
Yeah.
why I
Yeah.
was saying that it was a little similar.
Yeah, no, it's not. It makes sense, but it doesn't just happen with those people don't show up just when cancel culture happens or a creator gets canceled, as I was saying. It's when like anything else happens, like there's an event and it's one creator against another. Like a
Yeah.
while ago when Technoblade fought Dream in Minecraft,
Yeah.
and there were some stands who were still who were mad about it, how Dream lost, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's I think more of the idea, more where they don't play into cancel culture, where
Yeah.
they don't depend on the cancel culture to still be those bad
Like
stands.
just choosing preference.
Mhm.
I
Yeah.
wouldn't say preference, but yeah, that's
I
basically the
think.
idea.
Yeah. Basically, I guess. But yeah, honestly, I honestly think it's just crazy and just people that like Red said that people who shouldn't have a voice, just like should not, or you know what I mean, like should not talk at all on the internet.
Yeah,
But
you're right.
You can't stop them though. It's the
yeah,
internet.
you really can't.
Yeah, you can't.
But what you guys think of the Jake Paul and the whatever?
fight?
Yeah, the
And
fight.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were gonna talk about the allegation.
No,
The
no.
fight, I was low key like, I thought it was gonna be a good fight, but for anyone who hasn't seen it, skip ahead. But yeah, I can't believe he got like knocked out like first round.
Okay, no,
It's
this is the thing. I'm gonna have to interrupt you really quick. This is the thing. People said it was a fake knockout because, obviously, why the hell would he knock him out the first round? And when the fight ended, they said they're like, "Oh yeah, there's no way he knocked him out because once he walked out, he was smiling. He was smiling." And they
Yeah.
said that the whole thing was fake and they just did it for money.
yeah.
Like when I originally saw it, I always thought to myself, like, if they faked it, they might as well have made it entertaining. But now, like looking back into it or thinking about it more, that's just smart. Like you
Yeah,
just scammed
just an easy money grab,
finesse,
basically.
Yeah, 'cause-
finessed
yeah.
hundreds of people and didn't
At
even
the-
try to make it
At the
look
end of
good.
the day, they both like walked out with millions. You know?
Basically, dude. Literally.
Like at the end of the day, people already paid. They made their money. They don't gotta put on a show.
People wasted
for the
about like
final boxing.
$50, basically.
Yeah,
Exactly.
they made their
Yeah,
money,
no.
and you can't. You
Go ahead.
Like-
Sorry.
you
didn't
can't
finish.
exactly. No, I was pausing myself, but you can't exactly shit on them for doing that because
Like, I like an example. 2 years ago, do you remember when like the first like original like YouTubers like boxing things like happened?
Yeah.
Like KSI versus Jake Paul.
Joe Weller. Was Joe
Or-
Weller.
No, was it? No,
Yeah, it was Jake. It
K-
was
yeah,
no, it was
yeah,
KSI versus Joe Weller, and then it was there was the undercards, and then they're like, oh yeah, I want to fight KSI now,
I'm
and then
talking
there
about
Yeah,
was
Brian, I'd smoke them all.
the Logan Paul one. It was KSI versus Logan Paul, right? People
Yeah.
like were mad that the first fight was like a tie. Be like, oh, they're gonna have
Oh,
another
yeah.
one. They're only doing this for money. But it's just like exactly what they did, you know?
yeah.
Mhm.
and then again that brings it back to the I can't remember who won. If one of you want remind me.
Yeah, it was KSI. The
Yeah,
second
either-
fight
Yeah.
when it happened, KSI won.
Either way, that brings it back again to I don't want to keep going back to the subject, but the stand culture where they were mad that they didn't win. Logan didn't win, right? And they
Yeah.
would make arguments about how like the calls were bad and this and that. Even though it was obviously staged, people would still argue about how it was rigged, I guess.
Yeah, exactly. But at the end of the day, they both walked away with millions.
At the end of the
Yeah,
day, they
literally.
made their money, and it doesn't matter what the community has to say.
I don't know, but if you ask me personally, just as an opinion, I never really paid attention to the fighting part because the idea of just knowing that most of it was just for them to get their money really didn't intrigue me. So whenever a boxing would happen, I was just like, all right, I'm waiting for the social platform to have their arguments and then they'll move on. But of course, don't want to go back to subject, but some stands that will still argue to this day over some dumb stuff over that is obviously staged. But that's my opinion. Honestly, I just was never that interested.
If we're being honest, I bet you could still find people arguing about the Logan Paul versus KSI fight.
Yeah, to be honest.
Like someone out there, like a group of people, is still having an argument about how the fight was rigged and it was all staged. But that's just their community. I don't know.
Where'd Marcus go?
Gone. I think.
I'm gone. Maybe you got called.
Short episode for today.
I guess that's our episode for today.
All right. Well, thank you for tuning in the Crib podcast.
What is this, our third episode?
This
Yeah,
is
it's the
our
third episode. The third episode.
Yeah, the third episode.
Conclusion. Thanks for listening.
Yeah. Thanks for listening.
Thank you for joining us, guys.
Yep.
It ended up
We
just
still don't have an
being
outro.
me,
We gotta do
Red, and
something.
Marcos.
Yeah, we
Uh,
gotta
Yeah,
do
we
something.
still
See,
don't have an
we'll
outro
see.
yet.
For now, we'll see you the next time, or you'll hear us next time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
On the next episode of the Crib podcast, we talk about
Yep.
Dragon Ball Z.
No, we.
Oh yeah, we're going on
We will not.
Spotify soon. So stay tuned for that.
Yay!
And we don't know yet, but maybe SoundCloud. We don't know yet. So
For all the
Okay,
SoundCloud rappers out
Now, awkward closing.
yeah.
Have a nice night.
Yeah,
Have
have
a
a
nice-
scene.
We're
Bye,
recording this
everyone.
right now. We're recording this right now at 8:35. We're ending it right now at 8:35. I mean, but yeah, have a great day. And if you're in your car, if you're listening this to it in your car, you're welcome.
Drive safe.
This ending is going on
Safe
for
travels.
too
Everything's
long.
gone. Okay, yeah. Okay,
Word,
everyone.
Interstate,
guys,
our
it's
time.
over. Like, cut now. Here, this is it.